Have you ever looked at your cute collectible figures and felt like they were watching you back? Like their eyes were following you, even when you turned away? Today's story will change the way you see your toys forever. Before we dive in, I dare you, subscribe right now if you've ever bought a toy just because it was cute. I'll wait. Okay, let's go. Imagine this. A mom walks into her daughter's pastel pink bedroom. The walls are covered in anime posters, plushies overflow from bins, and at the very top of her white IKEA shelf sit dozens of Labubu figures.
What is a labubu?
These designer toys were created in 2015, inspired by monsters from Eastern Europe and Nordic mythology. For years, Labubus were flying under the radar and struggling to make profit compared to other Pop Mart products. That's all until 2024, when Lisa from the K-pop group Blackpink was spotted with one. Then, the frenzy began. Demand skyrocketed and supply for these little monsters was really hard to keep up, which of course only made people want them even more. Nowadays, you can't even go anywhere without seeing a Labubu. And let's just be real, who doesn't want to dress these little monsters in those cute little outfits? Labubus are the ultimate collectible meets a fashion moment.
And I know just where you can get them.
Their twisted little grins and goblin eyes somehow look innocent, yet mischievous. If you don't know, Labubu is from the Monsters series by Kasing Lung, made into collectible toys by Pop Mart.
This is exactly why I don't follow trends. Everybody that bought that Labubu doll not even knowing the truth behind it. As y'all can see, the smiling face doll and the smiling face demon. The creator of Labubu actually got the idea from this creature from the Nordic folklore. And the craziest part is they even had a whole Simpsons prediction about this. And now we're starting to see by the dozens paranormal stories of these Labubus. People having stuff move in their houses, they feeling like they've been watched. Whole time, they don't even know that they got a baby Chucky inside of their house. Probably makes sense on why they're so popular. You see, this is why you do not follow trends. Like, why would you want to buy something with the nickname The Devil's Pet? Me personally, I'll bump down with a Labubu with a holy water switch. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on what y'all think about this Labubu toy in the comments.
They're tiny vinyl figures with huge heads, pointed teeth, long ears, and creepy cute eyes that somehow make them adorable. But one day, this mom noticed something strange. Her daughter had been acting paranoid all week. She kept covering her toys at night with blankets and whispering, "They're staring at me. They're watching."
The Simpsons warned us the Labubu doll is evil. In Treehouse of Horror 28, Homer orders pizza. Instead, a tiny dusty crate arrives. Inside is Pazuzu, a cursed demon doll with hollow eyes. He tosses it into Maggie's crib. She starts floating. The lights flicker. Binky the bunny melts into the floor. Maggie's eyes glow red. She crawls across the ceiling like a spider. That night, Marge finds her drawing a pentagram in crushed Cheerios. Lisa runs a baby monitor analysis. It plays back backward chants. It's Maggie's voice, but older. She's summoning something. At her birthday party, the balloons burst midair. A shadow figure stands behind Grandpa. The guests scream. Maggie giggles. Father Sean is called. He brings holy water, garlic, and chains. Maggie throws him through a window without touching him. Bart applauds. His reflection doesn't match his movement. Later, Bart finds the doll in his locker. The school burns down that night. Skinner is found walking in circles, whispering Pazuzu over and over. Milhouse bites someone. Nelson vanishes in the bathroom mirror. Homer tries to bury the doll in the backyard. It's already in the house when he turns around. At the end, the doll sits in Maggie's crib. Then its eyes roll back and the screen goes black. Follow for more Simpsons predictions like this.
The mom thought it was just childish imagination. But then, while dusting the shelf, she noticed something odd about the newest Labubu figure. This one had pale white fur and a twisted grin wider than the rest. Its black, glossy eyes seemed deeper than usual, like they had a second layer inside. She picked it up to clean it, turning it in the sunlight. That's when she noticed. Inside the eye was a tiny dark circle. Not just painted on. It was embedded behind the clear resin of the eye, almost like a lens. She squinted closer, heart pounding. Could it be a camera? She unscrewed the head carefully and her blood ran cold. Inside the hollow vinyl head, embedded near the eye socket, was a hidden micro camera connected to a battery and a thin wireless transmitter taped to the inside. Her hands were shaking. Who would do this? She immediately called her husband, and together they inspected every single toy in their daughter's room. No other toys had it, only this one Labubu figure. The mom contacted Pop Mart directly, demanding an explanation. They replied saying it was impossible and not part of their manufacturing process. They asked her to send the figure to them for investigation, but something about that felt wrong. What if they just disposed of the evidence and never told the truth? They took it to the police instead. The investigators confirmed it was an actual working spy camera transmitting to an unknown external receiver. They traced the signal back to a shady apartment complex in another city. It turned out to be rented under a fake name with no security footage of who entered or left. Completely untraceable. The investigation went cold. The only clue was the figure itself, a labubu with an eye that watched. Since then, this mom refuses to buy designer toys from random shops online, especially from unofficial resellers. And her daughter? She can't even sleep with her plushies facing her anymore. She says that when she closes her eyes, she can still feel them staring. Let me ask you something. Do you ever feel like your collectibles are staring at you? Tell me in the comments if you've ever felt creeped out by a toy's eyes, even for a second. And here's a challenge. Like this video if you think you'd notice a camera hidden in your own room right now. Because honestly, most people wouldn't. Labubu might just be a harmless vinyl figure to some people, but to others, it's a reminder that anything can be turned into a tool for someone's twisted intentions. That cute monster on your shelf might not just be grinning, it might be watching, recording, streaming, listening to your every secret. And think about it. If someone went through all the effort to hide a camera inside such a tiny toy, how many other people could be getting watched right now without knowing it? Your desk figures, your plushies, even your LED-lit anime statues. Any of them could be hiding secrets behind their glassy eyes. Suddenly, that harmless collection starts to feel like an army of silent spies, patiently waiting for their owner to let their guard down. Now, I want you to imagine this. What if you found out your entire life was being streamed through the eyes of your toys? What would they see you do? What secrets would they reveal to the world? Before you scroll away, subscribe if you'd never trust a toy again after this story, and comment, Labubus is watching if you made it to the end. Let's see who the bravest viewers are today. Here's my final question for you. Tonight, before you sleep, will you look your toys in the eyes? Or will you turn them around, just in case? 'Cause who knows? Maybe tonight, your toy's eyes will glow just a little bit brighter in the dark. And if you hear a quiet clicking noise from your shelf at 3 a.m., don't get up. Just close your eyes and hope that whatever is watching isn't real. Or maybe it is.